Elon Musk has confirmed the refreshed Model Y, which will be produced at Giga Texas, and Giga Berlin will have 2/3 of its body made with a Giga press. Tesla is currently in the final stages of bringing a refreshed Model Y to production. The vehicle, when it begins production, is expected to incorporate Tesla's newest advancements announced at the company's Battery Day event. We estimate the new Model Y will have a 475-mile range. These include the newest and larger 4680 batteries with a tables design. 4680 batteries, so named because of their dimension. 46 centimeters by 80 centimeters are significantly more energy dense and cheaper to produce. Their cost advantage is not only limited to the cheaper raw material they use, but they also require a smaller footprint factory and fewer steps to assemble into a cell. On top of this, the vehicle is also expected to have a structural battery pack. According to Tesla's Battery Day demonstration, structural battery packs, unlike regular battery packs which are carried by the body of the car, can be incorporated as weight-bearing components in the chassis. This allows Tesla to decrease the car's mass at the same time it improves the vehicle's stiffness and handling. An important first step to enable a structural battery pack is the ability to build the front and the rear of the vehicle from a single cast part. Single-piece casting is necessary because the batteries are weight-bearing, and unless the weight of the vehicle is linearly dispersed, few batteries could be under immense pressure, possibly causing damage to the cells. Tesla to build the front and rear chassis from a single part utilizes a Giga press. This is a gigantic machine that takes liquid aluminum and outputs the entire front or rear chassis as a single part. Currently, Tesla utilizes several Giga presses at the company's Fremont, California, and Shanghai plants. The use of this equipment has allowed Tesla to decrease parts in the rear of the vehicle from 70 to 1. However, Tesla only uses the gigantic single cast part in the rear of the current Model Y. This means Tesla still needs front casting to enable a structural battery pack. And now Elon Musk asked if all Tesla models will eventually have their own casting machine to press full chassis. Musk answered saying all models do make use of aluminum casting, but new Y will be most advanced with 2/3 of body cast. This confirms Tesla will at least be using front and rear casting for the new Model Y at the company's recent earnings call. Musk had hinted Tesla might be forced to roll back some of the company's most ambitious plans for the new Model Y. The Model Y was designed to be a more affordable offering from Tesla, with the standard range model expected to start at $40,000 when it enters production early 2021, Tesla says. With its taller roof and hatchback body style, the Model Y should work much better for families than the Model 3, which has a cramped and uncomfortable rear seat, we noted in our testing. The Model Y's driving range and claimed performance numbers are impressive. The EPA estimates the range for the Model Y long range with all-wheel drive at 316 miles. Tesla claims the Y hits 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, with a top speed of 135 miles per hour. The specs for the performance trim live up to the name. Tesla says it will go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds and have a top speed of 145 miles per hour. When the lower-cost standard arrives, it will have a 230-mile range, Tesla says. The Model Y has Tesla's latest autopilot system, along with a new bit of tech called traffic light and stop sign control. This last feature, used in conjunction with cruise control and auto steer, can automatically bring the Model Y to a standstill at stop signs and traffic lights. If activated, it will slow and come to a stop regardless of whether the traffic light is red, yellow, or green. So the driver needs to pay attention and hit the accelerator pedal slightly so that the vehicle will continue through when the light is green. When it brings the vehicle to a full stop on its own, it won't start moving again until the driver hits the accelerator pedal or the steering wheel stalk. Keep in mind that auto steer, traffic light, and stop sign control, navigate on autopilot, and the summon parking feature are all listed as beta on the Model Y's center screen. They're labeled as such for a reason. The early adopter might enjoy the intrigue of all these high-tech features, but drivers should not rely on any of them to necessarily add safety or to make driving easier. The standard range Tesla Model Y is something of an enigma. Originally announced at the full Model Y reveal back in March 2019, it was then cancelled ahead of production in 2020. Then, in January 2021, it suddenly became available only for it to be removed from Tesla's site a month later. Tesla CEO Elon Musk's issue with the standard range Y has always been its 244-mile EPA range, which he believes does not meet the Tesla standard of excellence. That said, those in the US can still order a SR Model Y today, but only over the phone or in person at a Tesla showroom. Interestingly, in China and Hong Kong you can order a Model Y SR online, but nowhere else. Regardless, the young couple behind Daily Motor picked up their standard range Y back in January 2021 when those in the US could still order one online. Their car has no options and cost exactly $42,000. Since then, they've driven over 13,000 miles with their only major expense being new tires. That said, they do intend to add a $1,200 towing hitch which will be installed by Tesla. They have found their Y to be very efficient, averaging just under 3.7 miles per kWh. They also have more than enough space for their active lifestyle, with plenty of room for camping equipment. From a daily driving perspective, the car is ideal too. It's extremely cheap to run with home charging. Meanwhile, charging on the Tesla Supercharger network is completely free for them thanks to their many referrals. As you probably know, the infotainment setup in the Model Y is exactly the same as in the Model 3. The couple noted how it works well and is responsive. However, for them the navigation system isn't quite as good as Google Maps. You can't plan for multiple waypoints. For example, the interior has held up well, with no major damage. There are a few minor panel gaps, but nothing major. Interestingly, the couple could make a profit on their Model Y if they sold it now. Due to the semiconductor shortage, the used car market is crazy at the moment, and the couple have been offered $48,000 for their Y, $6,000 more than they paid a number of months ago. However, they both made it clear that they will not be selling it anytime soon. For them, the Y is the perfect vehicle with comfortable seats, good infotainment, and a superb sound system. Although there are a few annoying issues like a clicking sound in the fan, for them the Y is a solid A- or B+ student. It may not be the best driving, smoothest, or most efficient EV, but as an overall package it's simply too hard to beat. Speaking at the earnings call, Musk said Tesla might not necessarily use the 4680 cells in the new Model Y. At the time, Elon stated that Tesla has already devised an alternative plan to produce the new Model Y with the current 2170 cells. With only 2 trim levels, you aren't exactly spoiled for choice with the Model Y. Feel like going faster and don't mind the trade-off in comfort? Go with the performance model. Prefer a smoother ride and longer distances between charge-ups? Go with the long-range version. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.